Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your Buck here, and today we're back. We're back for my Week 3 predictions of the NFL, and just to address Week 2 real quick, obviously there's a game I have to talk about. However, I want to pop up all the scores and stuff from the games on the screen right about now, and obviously you can see, if you haven't seen Week 2's video, then, well, watch it, please. That'd be nice. But we did exactly one, no. Yeah, we did exactly 1 point better and one game better than last week. So, improvements. We're making improvements. But obviously, there's one game I have to talk about, and that's the Arizona Cardinals versus the Minnesota Vikings. In probably one of the biggest "are you fucking kidding me" moments. Arizona manages to pull that out in by far the stupidest way possible, and I think it's best I just show it to you. Yeah, yeah, I know. They missed the game-winning field goal. That is just very fucking Minnesota. That Minnesota always manages to fuck that up. Minnesota always fucks up and misses the game-winning field goal. But what makes it so much funnier to me is the fact that it was 100% on their fucking kicker on why they lost that game. Their kicker missed an extra point, and he missed the game-winning field goal. Basically meaning he missed the extra point to make them down 1 point, to then make them have to kick a game-winning field goal. If he had just not missed that extra point earlier, and instead only missed the game-winning field goal, this game would have gone to overtime. But because he missed two, that costed his team the whole game. And the worst part about it is, the drive before this, the Arizona Cardinals kicker had kicked close to a fucking NFL record kick from like 62 yards away, which could have taken the record currently, which is like, I believe, 62. So, yeah, he was he managed to pull that off and did it clean. The kick went in with so much room to spare. Meanwhile, the Vikings kicker completely missed. I mean, like, come on, just come on. But other than that, I don't think there's anything I really got to talk about. I mean, the Chiefs Ravens game was close, and I'm kind of angry how it ended, but I can't say much. I was asleep for the second half of it. I only saw the first half of the game. So, I guess never count out Lamar Jackson is the best thing I could get from that game. It's just don't count out Lamar Jackson. But now, let's move on to Week 3 and my predictions. Now, of course, up first we have the Thursday night game, the Carolina Panthers versus the Houston Texans. Obviously, or actually, as I mentioned last week, from now on, stuff like Thursday games, Monday games, and Sunday night games, or later in the future, because I realized back in week 14, for some reason there's Saturday night games. I have no clue why. Beats me. Waiting for an explanation, but that apparently those are a thing. So basically, any game that isn't just on a Sunday, that isn't just like a normal game, is going to be worth 2 points. So this Thursday night game is going to be worth 2 points, and so far, I've not got a single Thursday night game wrong, I don't think. Nope, I have not got a single one wrong, so maybe it's time I get one wrong. But nonetheless, I'm putting my faith in the Carolina Panthers because for some reason they are fucking killing it right now. So, something I never thought I'd say, but fuck it, faith in Sam Darnold. Let's see if he can pull off 3-0 right now. That'd be impressive. But now, moving on from the Thursday night game to uh, the next game. I don't know why I stopped like that, but moving on to the next game. We have my favorite team, the Arizona Cardinals, versus the fucking Jacksonville Jaguars. Or as I will give them the new name, the Jacksonville Jag Shits, because they are fucking garbage. If it wasn't clear by my reaction there, I am putting all my faith into my Arizona Cardinals. Jacksonville is just poo poo caca. They are just bad. So, yeah, no. Plus, they're my favorite team. Why the fuck would I vote against them so early? If I vote against them, it's because they did something to piss me off. Now, moving on to the next game in my double point game. The Colts, the Indianapolis Colts, versus the Tennessee Titans. This one I picked for my double points because, as I mentioned every other time, I don't want to pick no-brainer games because then that's kind of fucked up and no fun. I feel like this game is pretty close considering both teams are, or the Titans are 1-1 after barely beating Seattle. Meanwhile, the Colts are 0-2, but both of their losses have came against good opponents. And also have not been like completely far-fetched games from what I remember. So Colts are no bad team, and if they really, I think they might, they I think they might win this. I'm just gonna say it. I have the Colts beating the Tennessee Titans. Will I regret this? God, I fucking hope not. I fucking really hope I don't because I don't know how many. I don't know if it would be good for me to sit there and take uh, negative 2 points. But actually, I just checked on my phone, and yeah, the games they played are ironically part of the AFC West, the division the Arizona Cardinals are a part of. And this is a very difficult division. They lost to Seattle, and they lost to the Rams, and the Rams game was close, so fuck it. Faith in the fucking Colts. Please don't make me regret this. Please God, don't make me regret this. Now moving on, Falcons versus Giants. In my shitfest of the week. Do I even need to say why? Just look at how I've talked about both teams in the last two videos. Is it really a question why I consider this game my shitfest of the week? Both of these teams are absolute fucking hobshite garbage. Fucking garbage. So, yeah. But obviously I have to pick a winner. So, fuck it, I'm going with the Falcons just because, well, I don't know, fuck the Giants or some shit. I don't know, I don't have a good reason. Both teams suck dick. Both teams just suck. Moving on to the Los Angeles Chargers versus the Kansas City Chiefs. You see, I know that the Chiefs just lost to the Ravens and all, but it's the fucking Chargers. Can I really put the Chargers over the Chiefs? No. It's too early in the season for me to genuinely say, yeah, I think the Chargers could beat the Chiefs. I need to see something big before I say some shit like that. Which is why I'm going Chiefs over Chargers. Just, no. Now, I'm going to speed run through the next two games just because these games really weren't difficult for me to choose and I don't really give a shit about them. So, the Bengals versus the Steelers, I'm going with the Steelers. Bengals are dog shit. Simple as that. Bears versus Browns, I'm going with the Browns. The Bears are dog shit. It's as simple as that. Ravens versus Lions, I'm going with the Ravens. They just won, and the Lions have ceased to win yet. Do I really need a better explanation? Also, the Lions aren't playing that good this season. Now, moving on to Saints versus Patriots. this game. This is a lot more interesting because of the fact that recently the Saints got their asses kicked by, who was it again? I don't fucking remember. I just know they didn't deserve the win, and the Panthers. Ironically, they got their asses kicked by the fucking Panthers. So, yeah, that's an interesting one. But at the same time, I can't ignore that the fucking Patriots lost to the fucking Dolphins. They lost to the fucking Dolphins. I can't ignore that. Both of these teams have lost games they had no business losing and had every right to win. So, yeah, this one is just kind of like, I don't got a fucking clue. Both teams here are like, this game is a toss-up. Both teams should have won a game, but both lost a game. But, I don't know. Either way, I still went with the Patriots over the Saints just because, they fucking lost to the Panthers after just kicking the living shit out of the Packers. And I'm just supposed to ignore that. I just can't. I'm sorry. I can't ignore some shit like that. They had no reason to get their asses kicked that bad. But now, moving on to the next game. Or actually, you know what? Fuck it. Let's speed run the next couple of games because these are also no-brainers. Washington football team versus the Buffalo Bills. I went with the fucking Bills. It's the Washington football team. They're dog shit. Now, the Dolphins versus the Raiders. Apparently the Raiders are good. So I went with the Raiders. Also, Dolphins are dog shit, so. Now, Jets versus Broncos. Broncos are apparently good this year. Also, the Jets are dog shit, so I went with the Broncos. These answers are very straightforward and make a lot of sense, at least in my brain, because these aren't difficult ones. Both teams, all of these have a clear, in my eyes, a team that should win and a team that shouldn't. Now, moving on, these next 4 games, I'm probably going to talk a little bit more on, or maybe I might just speed run them. Who knows? We'll really see. But this game, I guaranteed want to talk about the Buccaneers versus the Rams. Now, obviously, this is 2 pretty good teams against each other, but also, I have to really, I would say I really had to try to fight bias going, oh, well, the fucking Rams are in my division and shit, so I had to fight bias to not just pick the Bucks. No, I picked the Bucks out of just, biased. Honestly, both teams are good. I just went off of bias, and that's the Buccaneers are Super Bowl champions. They're also 2-0, and they're not in my division, nor do we play them this season. So, fuck the Rams. How about that? Now, Seahawks versus Vikings. I know the Seahawks just lost to the Titans, but must I remind you what the Vikings kicker did? I went with the fucking Seahawks. I went with the fucking Seahawks. Packers versus 49ers. The fucking 49ers are still fucking, what? And fucking, or not they're 2-0 right now? The fuck? They're 2-0? I would not have guessed that. I know I would not have, because I'm pretty sure I had them losing the past 2 days. Actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Hold on. Fuck, now I have to check. Let's see, 49ers. Yeah, I had the 49ers lose to the Eagles, and then week 1 I had them lose to the, I had them losing to the, fucking Lions. I thought they were going to be dog shit. Apparently they think they're good or something. Don't know what that's about. But nothing is going to stop me from trying to hand the 49ers their first loss. I went with the fucking Packers. 49ers eat shit. I don't like you. Now, Eagles versus Cowboys. Cowboys barely managed to win their last game, I believe. Yeah, they won it. Actually, yeah, no, they barely won. They won 20-17 against the Chargers. But I haven't heard of any injuries, and they're against the Eagles on a Monday night game. So 1-1 Eagles, 1-1 Cowboys. Eagles got their ass kicked for the fucking Cowboys. Not really haven't got their ass kicked so far this season. They lost, but they didn't get their dicks kicked in. So, all that being said, I'm not happy about it because I don't like the Dallas Cowboys. Mainly because I think their fan base is a lot of assholes, but there's always the bad apples in fan bases. But yeah, I went with the Cowboys. Cowboys over Eagles for the Monday night game. I don't have to like it. What matters is I'm right. And if I'm wrong, then I have a bigger issue with the Dallas Cowboys. But nonetheless, that's all my picks for this week. Yeah, this one's going to be a lot more interesting in my eyes. I think this will be an interesting game. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, comment. It all helps with the algorithm and it helps me get my videos out to more people. But yeah, on the screen now you'll see my last week 2 pick'ems video, or my week 2 NFL picks. Yeah, my tongue is starting to fucking fall off my jaw, so I'm just going to say goodbye, have a nice day, and see all you fluffy bastards in the next video. Peace out.